welcome to the Real Housewives of Salem. I am your host, Danforth. Now here to talk about this past season is Elizabeth Proctor. Elizabeth, how are you?
Danforth.
Great. Mwah, mwah. Abigail Williams. Abigail, looking
Hi,
great
Your
as ever.
Excellency. Thank
Course.
you.
Mwah, mwah. And Mary Warren.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Mary. Mwah, mwah. Now, ladies, this has been quite the dramatic season here in Salem. I'm sensing some tension towards Abigail right now. What is that?
To be clear, I did absolutely nothing wrong. I was just the victim of a cruel affliction from the devil.
Oh, please, you confessed yourself to John. There is just no witnesses to prove it.
Let's look at a clip from this past season to see what happened.
I think you must go to Salem, John. I think you must tell them it is a fraud.
Aye, it is. It surely is.
Let you go to Ezekiel Cheever, he knows you well, and tell them what she said to you last week at her uncle's house. She said it not to do with witchcraft, did she? Not?
Aye, she did. She did.
God forbid you keep that from the court, John. I think they must be told.
Aye, they must. They must. It is a wonder they do believe her.
I would go to Salem now, John. Let you go tonight.
I'll think on it.
You cannot keep it, John.
I know I cannot keep it. I say I'll think on it.
Good. Let you think on it, then.
I am only wondering how I may prove that she told me, Elizabeth. If the girl gives a saint now, I think it not easy to prove she's fraud. And the town gone silly. She told it to me in a room alone. I have no way of proving it.
You were in a room alone with her?
For a moment alone, aye.
Why, then it is not as you told me.
For a moment, I say. The others come in soon after.
Do as you wish.
You're gonna believe that garbage?
Sit your lying, cheating self down.
Abigail, look at me. We are family. No fighting. He could have easily made that up and told that to you.
I believe my husband. There is just no proof of you saying it.
Actually, we have a video clip from this season confirming this. Let's take a look. What's this mischief here?
Oh, she's only going silly somehow.
The road past my house is a pilgrimage to Salem. All morning, the town is mumbling witchcraft.
Oh, Posh, we were dancing in the woods last night, and my uncle happened to leave in on us. She took fright was all.
You're wicked yet, aren't you? You'll be clapped in the stocks before you're 20.
Give me word, John. A soft word.
No, Abby. That's done with.
You come 5 miles to see a silly girl fly? I know you better.
I come to see what mischief your uncle bringing about. Put it out of mine, Abby.
John, I'm waiting for you every night.
Abby, I never give you hope to wait for me.
I have something better than I hope, I think.
Abby, you'll put it out of mind, and I'll be not coming for you no more.
You're surely sporting with me.
You know me better. Woo! Looks like we got a lot going on here. Abigail was just proved of lying in court about witchcraft, which means many innocent people's deaths are in your hands. What do you have to say to that?
I am not the only one to blame. Mary Warren here also lied to the court.
Mary?
Oh, Abby, don't bring me into this. You started this all. You threatened to kill us if we didn't follow your iniquity.
Oh, please. I would never put God's sweet gift of life on the line to save myself. I'm not that kind
For the love of God and all that is holy, just shut up.
Interesting. Let's look at a clip.
Now look you, all of you, we danced, and Teachable conjured Ruth Putnam's dead sisters, and that is all. And mark this, let either of you breathe a word, or an edge of the word, about other things, and I will come to you in the black of some terrible night, and I will bring this appointed reckoning that will shudder you. And you know I can do it. I saw Indians smash my dear parents' heads in the pillows next to mine, and I have seen some reddish work done at night, and I can make you wish you had never seen the sun go down. Now you sit up and stop this.
Ladies!
Abigail! I'm gonna need a lot more than coffee to get me through this second half.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Ladies! Got it right now! This episode of the New Housewives of Salem is brought to you by Candlesticks. Our non-drip wax formula will light up your house for hours on end on account of we don't have electricity yet. Candlesticks, light your house with them, yeah! And we're back. Yes, Abigail, you have to continue this. we are going to speak of the lechery that took place this past season. So, Elizabeth, why don't you start?
Well, Abigail here used to work for my family, and one day I got suspicious that her and John were having an affair.
Harlot!
What did you call me?
A harlot. Are you hard of hearing? And so, one day I just got mad and I kicked her out into the high roads.
And that's when they hired me to assist the family.
John loved me. Are you hard of hearing?
It was merely lust, not love, and she would do anything to keep the lust going.
Anything.
Even accused me of witchcraft.
This is true. She saw me making a puppet for Goody Proctor and used that against her.
Oops. What signifies a puppet, Mr. Cheever?
Why, they say it may signify that she... Why, this...
What's there?
Why, it is a needle. Herrick, it is a needle.
And what signifies a needle?
Why, this go hard with her, Proctor. This, I had my doubts, but here's a calamity. You see it, sir? It is a needle.
Why, what meaning has it?
The girl, the Williams girl, Abigail Williams, sir. She sat to dinner in Reverend Parris's house tonight, and without word nor warning, she falls to the floor. Like a struck beast, he saws and screamed a scream that a bull would be to hear, and he goes to save her, and stuck 2 inches in the flesh of her belly, he draw a needle out, and demanding of her how she come to be so sad, she testify it were your wife's familiar spirit pushed it in.
Why, she done it herself. I hope you're not taking this for proof, mister.
'Tis hard proof. I find here a poppet Goody Proctor keeps. I have found it, sir, and in the belly of the poppet a needle stuck. I tell you true, Proctor, I never warranted to see such proof of hell, and I bid you obstruct me not, for I...
Here now, Mary, how did this poppet come into my house?
What puppet's that, sir?
This poppet!
Why, I think it is mine.
It is your poppet, is it not?
It is, sir.
And how did it come into this house?
Why, I made it in the court, sir, and gave it to Goody Proctor tonight.
Now, sir, you have it.
Mary Warren, a needle have been found inside this poppet.
Why, I meant no harm by it, sir.
You stuck that needle in yourself.
I believe I did.
Clearly, Abby saw Mary making the puppet and used it to frame me, to get me killed so she would get the love from my husband which she never would get.
Never get? Oh, I got it. And he loved me until the day he died, God bless his soul. John would never love a harlot like you.
Ladies.
You want to go? Yes, let's go. Let's go. Right now. You're raising my hair.
And this concludes the reflection of the new housewives of Salem. Join us next week for the reflection of the housewives of Plymouth. Whose dog is this? Girls!
What was so funny?
Is Elizabeth Proctor. Hi, how are you?
Hello,
how are you?
Peter.
I'm Danforth. God, we gotta do this again.
This is true. I saw her, or she saw me making a puppet for Goody Proctor.
Peter, I have to go change people.
Where did Andrea and Peter go?
Karina, will you take my phone to see if my mommy texts me?
Just walk up. That's so good. I used to live in the year 690. Not much has changed, but they lived on the... Oh, wait. Oh my god!
Christina, raise yours.
You're wicked yet, aren't you? You'll be clapped in the socks before you're 20. It's stocks, isn't it? Not socks.
Am I allowed to talk
Recording
like a
right
woman?
now.
What? I'm not talking like a man.
No, you have to.
Why, it is a needle. Herrick, it is a needle.